This is day 1, day 2, day 2. The time is day 5, day 6, day 7, 8, day 9, 10. This is day 12, 14, 15, day 17, days 19 and 20, day 21, days 23, day 25, day 27, day 29, 5 in the morning, day 33, 6 mile run, 37, day 39, 41, 43. Today is day 46 of me trying to make it by starting my own business at 16 and in high school. So this weekend we have a lot of stuff planned, a lot of work, a lot of progress to be made. So we're gonna have to use like our time most efficiently. It's about 12 o'clock right now, and I already have a lot of things scheduled, like a run today, a bike ride, gonna meet some friends at bowling, gonna work a couple hours on my parents' rental house to hopefully get a little bit of money, and then I have to do all my homework and then all my business work. So a lot of stuff planned today, but gonna do it. We're looking at an hour of work right now before I go run and do my bike. When I get back, I'll do more homework and business work. Then I'll go out house, and do like some updating and renovation there. And then I'm gonna go bowling and come back late at night, and then just work whatever I have left in me. So yeah, that's scheduled for today. And today on the schedule, I have a plan of work that I need to get done every day. I have all my work planned throughout the next 8 days, and by then, if I keep doing all my daily work, then I will be officially opening and starting to do client acquisition and hopefully get a client fairly soon. So yeah, we'll get into it. So the work today that will be due before I go to bed would be to learn client acquisition, to, like watch videos, research, and learn how to get clients to sign with me and start paying me for my service. And I say it's a pretty quick-paced goal to do by the end of the day, but I'll get working on that. I'll show you what I got, my research that I did, and then maybe how you guys can do the same thing, and I'll put it in my notes, and that will be for today. So right here, I was just giving my brain a quick break by riding my bike. Of course, it was on the easy part, and I wasn't going that fast because I had to hold my phone in my other hand and ride with one hand. So right now, it is a little after midnight. Got back from bowling a little while ago, did my bike ride and everything. And I just, today, I was supposed to finish learning client acquisition, how to get clients into you. And I watched one video, and it was pretty good. I'd say it pretty much explained like how to build connections, and like by giving away free value, you'll attract people of the sort. So pretty much how it went down was you make YouTube videos about problems that your target audience would want to solve, and then when you click on them, and when they click on the video or whatever you're posting, then you can, in the video, you can put like a little soft sale, which means to like, hey, if you're looking for that, then click my link or whatever. So let's say I wanted clients, and my specific client audience was like heating and cooling. I would make videos on how to grow heating and cooling customers. So what would that attract? That would attract the owner of the heating and cooling place, and then I could put in there, hey, if you want to increase your sales, if you want to do this, click my link and let's work together. And then you could grow through that. But I know that the odds of that happening are very low unless I get a tons of views, which I doubt that's gonna happen. But again, I also figured out if you can join certain Facebook groups or groups about like specific owners of a business, and you can pitch through there. So I did get a lot done about learning client acquisition, but I still think I'm also going to touch up on it more tomorrow, and then add that through my notes, and then share what I've learned. So right now, it is on the second day morning at about 10 o'clock. Woke up, ate a good healthy breakfast, took my dog out on a walk outside, kind of like putting me in the mental state to have, a good clear mind to start up a good work session in the morning. And just now taking a look at the work, and the schoolwork is just completely out of hand, like read 2 chapters, take notes on it, watch 5 videos, take notes on it, memorize like 20 vocab words for Spanish, study for the math test, redo AP World test, study for chem quiz. Like that's almost inhuman of them to expect me to do all of that. Like, I don't want to be like talking bad on it, but like there has to be a better way. Like, I'm in there 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, and I feel like I'm learning nothing. And then on top of that, they assign me like an unhuman amount of work to do, like whenever we get home, and like that's pretty much like your life, like there has to be like a better way, like a better system of teaching people, and just work after work after work, and it's not even work that they're proud to do. They feel like it's like they don't want to do it, because like I feel like the reason why kids hate school so much isn't because they have to learn. Learning is like natural human thing that people want to do. It's because they feel like they're not learning. Like they feel like they're just learning nonsense. Like for the past like 2 years in like chemistry and whatever, I'm learning what to do with all these numbers and everything, but I don't know what the numbers mean. Like I don't know how to relate it to real life. And another reason why kids hate it is because they know that they're never going to use it, and the only reason why they're doing it is to get a number on their GPA to maybe get into a school that, again, they're not going to like. They're not going to want to do the work to then go into a job that they're going to complain about until they're 65, retired, and have like 10, 15 years left in their life. And, again, that's kind of like the whole reason why I'm doing this whole journey is to, find a better way to like live your life, like to find a way to actually enjoy your life, and like do what you want and do the fun things, and, still work really, really hard, but feel like you want to do the work. You want to get up on those early mornings and strive for work. You want to go on the grind because you know what you're learning and what you're putting your time toward, putting your time towards is actually benefiting you, because like you can see the results and you can see the progress that you've made, and you can know that it's actually benefiting your life, not just to like go get a job and help somebody else make money, but like you're doing it for yourself. So yeah, enough about that, but that's kind of really how I feel towards this. That's why I'm going on my journey right now. So, but besides all the schoolwork, today I'm going to get done. I'm gonna finish up doing a little bit of learning from client acquisition. You know how to get the clients towards you. And today, the next day, and the next day, next 3 days, I will be pretty much going over my system and double checking everything, fine tuning everything, and learning everything. My system is pretty much like how things operate, like when a client does this, I do that. When I'm onboarding, these are the steps I do. Whenever I'm doing my services to them to help them get more clients, I do this, that, and the other. And if this happens, then I do that. And pretty much like how we operate. Again, I already have everything done, but I'm just going to be like proofing it, double checking it, adding stuff if I think stuff needs to be added. So in the next week, I will be up and ready to go. And yeah, I'll get towards it. So the time is around 4:50 right now on the second day. Finished up my little work session there. I got a lot of homework out of the way for whatever reason, but the main priority, I finished my client acquisition research. It was majority of what I already had before, but I added a little bit of stuff, and then I added it onto a slide just to piece together all my ideas, and I had 4 ideas in the end. The first one was to join Facebook groups and like Facebook help groups and like provide free value, and then if someone asks you a question, like you kind of like connect with them, talk to them, and not even really sell yourself, but then just kind of mention that, hey, yeah, I do this, and if you're interested, we could like work together. So there is like my slideshow, right there. And number 2 would just be Google advertising. Like whenever someone searches for like marketing, and then being on a Google ad would like put you towards the top to make more people see your website. I'm probably not gonna do that at the beginning until I have a higher budget to work with, but it's still a possibility. And then the main 2 that I'm gonna be focusing on is organic media that I make. So like, promoting videos, promoting like Instagram tips and a bunch of other stuff through social media, just completely for free. Like a lot of people are doing, like giving tips and tricks to grow your company, tips and tricks to get more sales, best methods for growing your business, and a bunch of stuff like that. And then that will naturally attract an audience of people wanting more sales. It will attract an audience of people wanting to grow their business, and once I have a group of people who want to grow, then if I'm an agency who helps people grow, then why not just work with them? And then you could promote your own business through the following that you grow on social media. And obviously I'm not going to do it on this YouTube account because this is like a personal side. And then number 4, the 4th reason, would just do all the services that I do for my client to myself to promote through that way. And that's the end of client acquisition. And now I'm going to go for a quick run, maybe a bike and on a trail, and then I'm going to start the second part of research of my 8-day plan till opening. This part lasts 3 days, and it is going over my system and working through that, and I'll post that in a little bit. So it is about 11 o'clock right now, and I just finished doing my second work session of the day before I'm about to go to bed and upload the video. But I say I'm actually pretty pumped, pretty excited. Probably the most excited I've been in quite a while. The reason why I'm excited is because while doing more research and just putting my final touches onto my system, which is a second step in, the 8-day opening plan, I came across this one video where he pretty much his whole channel is about Upwork, like the freelancing website, and I pretty much watched every single video from him and pretty much took all the information that he had to provide, and I think a new idea sparked in my mind. So pretty much what he did was, his agency, or how he made his money was, doing purely social media, creation. So no growth, guaranteed, no I can guarantee you this amount of clients in that time, just purely I will make content for you and off of a monthly retainer. And then he didn't even know how to make the videos or anything, so he hired people off of Upwork to make the videos for him, and that kind of sparked an idea in my mind. And he said that he can get clients pretty fast, and I do believe him. So an idea sparked into my mind because when I took what I would be charging my client for growth, I do believe that I would be undercharging, because in my head, how I would charge, I would do $500 a month for the first 6 months, and then it increases by 500 every set of 6 months. So like it would go 500, 500, 500, 500 for 6 months, then 1,000, 1K, 1K, 1K for 6 months, then 1.5K, 1.5K. But at that point, I've already would have grown the business by like almost 50%, which is crazy. So, and if I broke it down into an hourly rate, by the time I would be working on the business, at $500 a month, my hourly rate would be around like $40, $50. But if I was able to freelance that out to a freelancer and have them do the work, then, you know, that would save me a lot of time into doing more client acquisition and getting more clients. So pretty much building up more client, and, you know, overall increasing my cash flow by a lot. Of course, you know, there would be the problem of finding a good freelancer to only work with me, a problem of making sure that the freelancer and the client don't work together and like ditch me out of the part. But I think I've already found solutions for all of them, and what I think I'm planning on doing is, because his business model does not take a fraction of what it takes to build up what I'm doing right now, which is an overall growth. His is just content creation, and I can easily pump out a contracted system, everything, the whole business model, get it all figured out within 2 or 3 days, and then probably get a client within the next 2 days, which means I will be getting around $500 to $1,000 a month for just doing a week's worth of work, and then having a freelancer do the work instead of me doing the work. And then I can go from there, and then I believe after doing that, then when I'm doing client acquisition for the big idea, business model, the growth, I would already have case studies for how much I've, being my freelancer, have grown the businesses that we've worked for in the past, which means that I will no longer have to do like the 6 months free trial, because my idea going into my growth agency was to do it for free for 6 months to prove that it worked. But that would be a lot of work and a negative return. So if I was able to get like a lower end client where I'm not promising results, I'm just promising social media followers and views growth that I'll have my freelancer do for me, then I use those case studies to like back me up when I'm acquiring a client, so I don't have to give them like 6 months for free. So that would be another bonus. And then maybe even if the freelancer is doing really good work, I could use him to fill in for social media on the growth agency as well. So again, it's just an idea, but I think it's definitely doable. I can definitely pull it off. And I am kind of pumped. I'm kind of excited about that. And I think it is another big step in my journey. And again, that's kind of crazy if how far I've come, you know, starting at like day one and just like not even really knowing what to do, to now having an actual step-by-step plan to opening in 8 days, and another big step today of actually having a plan to get $500 a month. Of course, that hasn't happened yet. Zero guarantees whatsoever. A million things could go wrong and probably are going to go wrong that I have to solve. But, you know, I'm always up for a challenge. So yeah, today I ran about 5 miles, biked, and then today I finished up a little yesterday's work on client acquisition, which I shared at the beginning of the video. Then I just now shared what I just learned. So yeah, the next video will be again about the system and overall how I operate as a business, just going through, making sure everything is perfectly and fine-tuned before I open up in 7 days, and yeah.